Hey, this is Mike, and this is how to send an email out to your clients or contacts in Command. The easiest way to do this is by creating a smart plan and creating your message to go with it, and then setting that up to be sent out to those contacts. So to start off with here, we're going to go over to the Smart Plans area, and then we're going to click on Create. You're going to have to give your smart plan a name. So if this was for sending an email about a listing, then I would name this off of the address for that listing, or just something to be able to tell what the smart plan is about. So we're going to apply that, and then we're going to be taken to the smart plan setup page. Um, so what we have to do here is set up the different actions for the smart plan here. So there's nothing going on right now, and all my available actions are here on the right hand side. So in this case, I want this to send an email about a listing. So I'm going to click on the send email action, and as soon as I click on it, it's going to open up in this area of the screen. Up here is where the subject will go for the email. So in this case, it can be something like, you know, new listing for sale. Just as an example. And then the reply to email will be the email that is specified in your command settings. If you do need to update this, you can go through the settings here to be able to change that. Um, and then for any replies that you receive based off of this email that goes out, you're going to receive them at the email address there. So then we go to the setting up the email here. Now, if all you need to do is send out a simple email, just text, with nothing extra, you can use the simple type, and then just type out your message here, and then be able to send that out. Otherwise, you do have to switch to designs in order to set up a more customized email. So we're going to select designs, and then down here we're going to select design. Now what that's going to do is it's going to open up a page here with all of the available templates, um, and you'll be able to select from any one of these. At the moment, there's only a total of 72 that are available, which you can just kind of click through down here and then be able to kind of open them all up. And in order to preview these emails, you're going to click on the three dots here in the corner of each template, and then click on preview. What that'll do is, it'll show you a preview of the email, including all of the areas where you can add photos, um, and kind of, the sample text, and then just, an example of where your agent information will show up in this email. You get to see all of that here in the preview. So let's say I want to go with this design. I'm going to select a template. And then before I get started, I'm going to make sure I rename this email template based off of what I'm working on. So if this was for you know for a listing, at, 123 Main Street, for example, um, just to make sure that this gets saved with this name, so I'll be able to tell this apart from my other designs in the future. And just keep in mind that any changes that you make here, so if you change the wording up here, you change the images, you change anything, make sure you click save, the save button up here. Make sure you do that frequently, as you're going along this process, just so if an error happens or you have to leave and come back, that it saves your progress and it doesn't get lost. So here I'm going to just start by uploading some photos. So because this is a listing that I want to send out, um, in order to update this photo, I have to select it and then click the little pencil icon at the top, and that's going to open up the edit window right over on this side. Now from here I got to click on the replace button, and then it's going to show me a few options here. I can select from the images I've previously uploaded, which will show up here, images from a listing, or I can add images manually. So these would be images that I have saved to my computer. I can find them here. Otherwise, since this is for a listing, I'm going to type in the listing address here. Okay, so let's say this is my listing that I want to use. I'm going to select it and then click on change listing. Actually, I'm going to select the listing, and then I'm going to click on the photo that I want to use. Select it and then click on replace. And then what's important here is in order for this change to apply from this side to this side, I do have to click on done. So just make sure anytime you go through this process of replacing images, once you get to this point, click on done so that it's able to update over on this page. And you basically would repeat the process for replacing images in any of these other areas where there's images where you can include, just select it, click on edit, replace. I do have to put in the listing address again. Here it is, and then let's say I want to use the photo here of the backyard with the pool. I'm going to select that, then click on done, and then once again it's going to update over on this page. And as always, click save as you're going along with this. Save often. And from here, if you wanted to say add more text boxes or images or anything else, you're going to find all that here on this side. So for example, if I were to if I had a video that I wanted to include, I can take the video option and then click and drag it over to the page, and as you can see, there's just going to be this green line that is going to tell you where the video will show up once you add it. Now once I've done that, you're going to see the video area down here. And then similar to replacing photos, I'm just going to select the option or the box here, click on the edit button, and then this is where a video link would go. So in order for this to work, it does have to be, the video that you have has to be uploaded online. So like to YouTube, for example, because that way when it's on YouTube, then you'll have a link that you can copy and paste into this area. And then from there, it'll allow you to link the video to the email. So for example, if I had a link that I had ready to go, I would just take that YouTube link, copy it, and then paste it into the bar here. And once I've done that, I'll need to add a thumbnail image in order for this to show an image. Otherwise, it's just going to be this gray box, and it's not going to look like a like a video that can be played. So I do have to click on replace down here, and once again, you can use one of the images from the listing. So let's say I'll use this image as well. I'm going to click on replace. Then after I've added the link and then the image, I'm going to click on done, and then you should see it update on this page. So that's when it comes to adding a video. So let's say you've gotten to this point and you want to see a preview of this email before you finish it. You could go up here to options and then click on preview, and then that'll get you the preview here of what the email will look like. And as you can see, it'll even include your photo and contact information. If you have that set up in your command profile, you can see all that come in. Otherwise, if we're good to go with this email here, once again, I'm just going to click on save, and then click on save and exit to leave the screen. So then now that we are back out to the Smart Plan screen, and if I wanted to just make sure that the email design I just created is updated here on the Smart Plan, I can just click on the three dots down here and then click on preview design. And once again, there's our preview showing us that well, at least here it's not showing my my information anymore, but as we saw a second ago, it will show up once this email goes out. So now that this is all set and done, we can just save the Smart Plan, and then if you wanted to send a second email along with this, you can just click on send email again. It's going to add a new another email area that you can customize, or if you wanted to set a delay in between emails, you can hit set delay first and then select one of the other options. But if it's just you're just going to send this one email, then we're kind of at this point to send this out. So then from here, I can actually click on the button right up here next to save, and this will allow you to see from all your contacts that you have and select the ones that you want to receive this email. So I only have 2 people here, but if I had a few hundred, a few thousand, I can even search by them by name, or use the different tags here to send it to specific tags. I can do that as well. But let's say just going to send it to these 2 people. I'm going to add them to the Smart Plan, and then from here, if I choose the top option to start all now, it will send this email out to all the contacts that were selected starting today. So it would go out today. Or you can start it on a following date, or you can even stagger it over the next few days. You get these 2 options. So if I select start all now and then confirm, and then confirm on the second page, confirm again, then what that'll do is it'll create my Smart Plan and it'll start sending it out to those contacts. So that is how to set up a Smart Plan and send out an email to your contacts. So let's say that you've already sent out your smart plan, just as we did before, and you wanted to copy that and reuse it for another time. You can totally do that by going from your smart plans dashboard, going over to the smart plan that you want to duplicate. Um, Click on the three dots here under the actions area, and then click on copy. Um, and then here it'll give you a chance to change the name. And then now you have a copy of the exact same um, smart plan that you had just used, except now you can go through and then re-edit it. So this would be a much quicker way of repeating this process for for other emails that you want to send out, or other emails about listings that you want to send out, because you'll create a complete copy of all this, and then it's just a matter of going down to the email design um, that you created, and basically you can edit the design and change it up for this email, as you can see here. And then all you do is once again make your changes, click save and exit, and then uh, attach your clients to the smart plan, and then repeat the process all over again. And so that's how to do that.